If you're sponsoring a refugee, applying to study in Quebec, or dealing with family immigration, Canada just dropped some updates you really need to hear about. Hi there, I'm Evelyn Ackah from Ackah Business Immigration Law, and this is your super quick breakdown of the biggest immigration shifts this fall. First, refugee sponsorships. IRCC now has 3 new categories for sponsorship agreement holders. The first status is called the check-in period. That one's not too scary. It just means that the group is being monitored. No penalties or disruptions. Everything continues as normal. The second is not in good standing, and that one's more serious. These groups cannot submit new applications except in 1-year window cases. Then there's the big one, agreement cancellation. If a sponsor hits this level, your application could actually be revoked and you might need to find a new sponsor. Now, the good news, refugee applicants are protected by what's called a procedural fairness letter. That gives you the chance to find another sponsor and keep your journey moving. The next update is important for students heading to Quebec. If you're planning to study in Quebec, you've probably heard of the Quebec Acceptance Certificate and the new provincial attestation letter. As of this month, most students need both now. There are some exceptions, like minors that are protected persons and short-term students. Next up, let's talk about a topic that's sensitive but very important, DNA testing in immigration and citizenship cases. First, you can now do DNA collection at select international offices. Second, the DNA request letters are way clearer now. They tell you exactly what it costs, where to go, and what kind of lab to use to do your DNA testing. If DNA comes up in your case, you'll now have more transparency and more support. Last but not least, let's talk money. Because study permits just got a bit more expensive, as of September 1st, the minimum financial requirements for study permits has gone up again. If you're applying as a single student, you now need to show at least $22,895 in living expenses in your bank account on top of tuition and travel costs. And that number increases if you're coming with your family. So before you submit your study permit application, double check your financial documents. Bank letters, statements, everything needs to line up with the new numbers or you will not get accepted and you risk delays or a refusal. At Ackah Law, we help you stay ahead of these policy shifts so you can act fast, avoid costly mistakes, and protect your future. So if any of these updates affect you or someone you care about, book a free initial call with our intake team. When the rules shift, your strategy has to be stronger, and that's what we do best.